Here. Mr. Johnson?
Here.
Mrs. Campbell here. Mrs. Liss? Here. Ms. Stearns? Here. Mr. Whitcomb?
Here.
Mrs. Russell? Here. Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moving on to board item 2, can I get a motion to approve the March 15, 2022 regular and closed meeting minutes? So moved.
Second.
Moved by Ms. Gleason, second by Mr. Whitcomb. Any discussion? Roll call, please. Mrs. Gleason? Aye. Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mrs. Campbell? Aye. Mrs. Liss? Aye. Ms. Stearns? Aye. Mrs. Russell? Aye. Can I get a motion to approve the March 22nd, 2022 special and closed meeting minutes?
So moved.
Second. Moved by Mr. Whitcomb, second by Ms. Liss. Any discussion? Roll call, please. Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Liss? Aye. Mrs. Gleason? Aye. Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mrs. Campbell? Aye. Ms. Stearns? Aye. Mrs. Russell? Aye. Can I get a motion to approve the April 12th, 2022 committee of the whole and closed meeting minutes? So moved. Second. Moved by Mrs. Gleason, second by Ms. Liss. Any discussion? Roll call, please. Mrs. Gleason? Aye. Mrs. Liss? Aye. Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mrs. Campbell? Aye. Ms. Stearns? Aye. Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Russell? Aye. Thank you very much. Moving on to item 3, communication. Do we have any comments from the public? All right, if there are no comments, we're going to move on to item 4, reports. Our superintendent report.
Thank you, Mrs. Ressler. If you'd like to join me up front here, Mrs. Ressler, I'd like to take my report to congratulate and honor Dr. Dave Kavelkas. For those of you that don't know, Dr. Kavelkas started his high school career as a student here at Bremen, and he's ending his professional career after 15 years as principal at Bremen, among other positions that he's held within the district. So, Dr. Kavelkas, if you'd like to come up and join us, we'd like to congratulate you with a commemorative plaque here on your many years of service.
And it says, to Dr. Dave Kavelkas on April 22nd, you have helped to provide a positive learning environment for the students of District 228 by the time and talents you have shared. Thank you for caring.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Like to say a few words?
I got a speech all set. One thing is, again, it's kind of remarkable. 24 years goes by very quickly. And to be able to start at Hillcrest and spend a couple years over there, and then come back to Bremen where you graduate, and then spend a year over at Tinley as principal, and then come back and spend 15 years as principal at Bremen High School is just something that I've really enjoyed, something that's really made my educational life complete. I think we've done a lot of great things here, but it's only because of people like you guys sitting in front of me and all the administrators that are sitting here and district administrators. They've given me the opportunity to do some of the things and work with me to get those done. But this Board of Education has been great to me and my family for the past 24 years in lots of different ways. I was just thanking them tonight for allowing me not to, come to all the board meetings during my son's basketball games, which I would have missed all those. You guys are very gracious to me over the years. I hope I've repaid that to you guys over the years. This has been a great place to work, a great place to go to school every day. As I say, we go to school. I always told my wife that if I ever have to go to work, let me know so I can get another different type of job. Coming to school is what I wanted to do. And you guys gave me the opportunity to do that, and I've loved every moment of it. I think that myself, my team, which a lot of them are right here, I thank them for being here today. For all the work that they've done to help make Bremen High School a great place for our students. To be a jewel in our community, that's always what I wanted to do. Working with the community to help our students be able to reach their goals and their potential. TJ Whitcomb, a student here. Evelyn Gleason, one of my former students here. Those things, just seeing your former students, talking to some seniors even today about what their plans are, that's what makes these jobs so important. It's not a job, it's a career. And this has been a great career for me, and I appreciate all the help that you've got given me to get to this point. To retire is kind of crazy. You know, it's kind of crazy to spend this much time in one place. I had to wear my red and gray today. I almost got a suit out, get dressed up, and I was like, no, I'm wearing a red and gray today. These are really my true colors, red and gray. We talk about we have pride, who we are, what we do, and how we do it. And I hope that I've done those things over the 24 years that I've been here. And again, I thank you guys for the opportunity throughout the time. Thank you very much.
Moving on to our principal report.
Good evening, everybody. Just a few things to report from Hillcrest High School. We recently started up a freshman academy initiative. We're in our first full year of full-fledged academy, so we're still working through some of the things, but we started an initiative that we call Cut You Sorry. Basically, each teacher in the building gets 10 Cut You Sorry bucks or dollars, and anytime a student goes above and beyond showing any type of kindness or courage in the hallways or in a class, the teacher fills that out, and that gives the student an opportunity to buy some stuff out of our school store. Two of our band students recently, Renisha Legrone and David Briscoe, were offered full ride scholarships to Wilberforce University last week. It was based on their playing ability in the band. They're both band members for us, and they're outstanding academics. And then this past Saturday, we had 24 Hillcrest students attend the Black College Expo at Chicago State University. They met with several HBCU reps. There were a few B-list stars, I guess you could say, that were there. And they attended seminars on college and financial planning. Thanks.
Hey everyone, good evening. As we are wrapping up with the school year, we have been trying to identify for students of our Delta Academy of what their post-secondary plans are. Currently, we have 51% of our students in attendance who are looking to attend a 2 or 4-year university. Because of that, and because of that, we had 20+ students who specifically identified if they would like to start off at South Suburban first. So in partnering with them, I'm excited to announce this year we are going to actually bring somebody from the main campus over on May 3rd, and we're going to offer placement testing for all of our students on campus so that they have it right at their fingertips. This week we've been working with about 12 kids so far who have had the opportunity to work with Deanne Rubin and actually get registered already, so we're set ready for them to go on May 3rd. Very excited about that. May 16th, we're going to be offering a CPR certification to both our day and night school program students. So, Renee Matt and Caitlin McFarland helped set that up. We're excited to offer that to our students. And very interesting, we offered a poll out to our kids to see if they extended our school year for students to have an extra 2 weeks just to wrap up classes and make some more progress before they can officially jump into summer. See how many kids would like to do that, and we had 38 students who told us that they would like to stay until June 9th. So we are going to do that and keep our doors open and let kids keep making progress.
Thank you, Jane. Good evening. I'm here. Steve and I are here on behalf of Teresa. She was unable to make it today. On behalf of the Tinley Park admin, Dave, we want to say congratulations on your retirement. For our good news report, we are happy to report last week at our SAT, and we provided breakfast for our juniors. We had about 30 of our staff members come 6:30 in the morning to cook breakfast, just to give our students a wonderful breakfast before they sat down and tested. So we were very excited with the turnout of the students as well. Always a wonderful tradition that we're happy to be able to start back this year in person. Also, we had a student, last week we had the district sports and marketing district competition that was hosted at Hillcrest, and our student, Melanie Moraz, was first place. She presented a sports and marketing proposal that was very well done and represented Tinley Park very well, so we were very happy and pleased with that. But more importantly, very excited about the opportunity for all of our district students to participate in such a district-wide competition. So that was awesome. Kudos to Renee and all of the career ed people who put that together. And then most importantly, excitingly, tomorrow we will have our Taste of Tinley. This is an event that is an effort for us to bring our community into the schools, our parent engagement piece for our school improvement plan. We have put together a Taste of Tinley, very similar to the Taste of Chicago. All of our departments, as well as 3 community businesses and 2 family, two of our families will create foods to present and sample for anybody who's present. We have RSVP, we have 300 people that RSVP for the event, so even if that number doesn't show up, we do expect a very good turnout for tomorrow. So we'd like to definitely extend a verbal invitation. I believe the board received an invitation, but again, another invitation for you to come out and join us tomorrow at 5:30. It should be a very, very fulfilling event. All right, that is all. Thank you.
Good evening from Old Forest High School. First, I want to introduce a couple of our candidates, our teacher candidates that are here with us tonight who will be joining Old Forest High School. They're in your packet tonight. So we have 2 special ed candidates. We have both Aaron Jones and Tom Mittler, and then we have a mathematics candidate as well, Mr. Matthew Jerry. So welcome to them, welcome to the district and the Bengal family. So goings on in Old Forest, upcoming, we have a cultural expo on this Friday during our lunch periods. We have 16 different cultures represented. There's going to be some dancing, some food, and a lot of entertainment and education for that. We have our school musical this weekend. We are performing Mamma Mia on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then next week, just to add to the excitement, we're going to kind of do a dual Spirit Week. We delayed that Turnabout Spirit Week a couple months ago. Things weren't quite as good as they are now. And so we're going to celebrate that Spirit Week next week. It's going to be a Turnabout Street Fest, dance on Saturday, but the whole week's activities will lead up to that, including rolling that into Mental Health Week. Spending some time with activities each and every day for our students, helping them to there's lots of different things that they can do to pay attention to their mental well-being. There's going to be yoga and art and meditation for both our students and our staff. Monday, we're going to kick off with a parent meeting. We're going to be hosting a parent meeting. The South Suburban chapter of the National Alliance of Mental Illness and the program director of Silver Oaks are coming out to do a parent presentation on the science of anxiety and tips for parents about teen mental health. So that'll kick off the week on Monday. We'll just have a fun-filled week of both Spirit Week and mental health awareness, and that with the Street Fest on Saturday. So those are upcoming things. And last but not least, we have an ecology tree handout on Arbor Day. So some goings on in the forest. And once again, we want to, of course, wish Dr. Felkus a wonderful retirement as well.
Mr. Towner asked me if I got a report too. I guess he thought that was my whole thing. Yes, I have 3 things to mention tonight. Twice. Yes. 24 years from now, you can go twice. All right. Got a lot of great things going on at Bremen. As usual, as we all know, seniors are really itching to complete their high school career. We got a lot of great activities coming up for them in May. You guys will be invited to some of those things, so definitely look out for those things. Senior signing dates, honor assemblies, and those types of things coming up. So we're looking forward to those. We got a spring concert tomorrow night at 6:30. We also have our spring play, Beauty and the Beast. That's going to be next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 7 o'clock on Friday, and then 2 3 o'clock shows on Saturday and Sunday. This weekend, 10 of our DECA students will be competing in the national competition in Atlanta. Todd Strine, congratulations to him and all our students who are going, and thank you for the support for allowing them to go. I think they're going to do a great job. Mr. Dean's also chaperone. Thank you. It's great to see our community support for the Cameron Wheatley family. As you know, Cameron passed away in February, unfortunately. And our FCCLA as a district did a fundraiser and donated money to him. It was very nice to be able to meet with the family a week and a half ago in person. They're doing very well. They're very supportive. I appreciate all the support that they've got for Cameron. They're still really friends and stuff, but it was very nice to spend some time with them, see how thankful they are that, we are continuing to reach out and talk with them and help them through these times. We also have a faculty staff basketball game that we're doing on Friday, and our students are going to pay money to go to the assembly basketball game, and actually all donations then will be given to the Wheaton family in addition. So they're doing very well. Again, they're very thankful for the support they've got from the whole district as well as from the high school board. Thank you for that on their behalf. And at this time, I'd like to introduce Mike Lynch and our EDTP for our report. So, Mike Lynch, here you go.
Good evening. My name is Michael Lynch. I am an instructor for the Media Arts and Technology program here at District 28. The course is a media-based program developed for all students in the district and is housed regulated by the high school. Through our program, all district students have access to a state-of-the-art production studio, an editing, podcasting lab, and much more. The program teaches students skills they need not only to be successful in the media industry, but also to be successful in life. Speaking of success, at this time I'd like to introduce the members of the Bremen District 48 television crew, sitting right over here, except for Mrs. Strong, but she's part of it. Ruben Aguilar, Kyle Baker, Malik Lindsay, Ivan Vargas, who's here, Christian Washington, Kamari Wesley, way at work, Devin, who came right from his game, Evelyn, Selena Cecilia Park, who's actually currently at a soccer game. Success can be measured a variety of ways in the production of sports, especially in media. An improvement in technical skills is important. The idea of collaborating with groups is also important as well. But this year was real special. These young men and women were awarded first place in the IHSA short film competition. Okay, probably should give a round of applause on it. Kind of a big deal. We entered the project we created, and it was kind of one of those things where when we received the ratings, I didn't know how to read it because we've never participated in something like this. And basically, these kids, in only 7 days, produced an award-winning film. So it hands off to them, and it's kind of an amazing situation. And although an all-state status is great for a program and these kids and accomplishments in life, it's what happened behind the scenes that really made me so proud of this group. This group is, pretty much, when they came in, they were complete strangers. They knew some of each other, not that much. They're from 4 different schools, right different communities, and just got off about a year and a half of remote learning. And through hard work, meeting outside of the classroom, dedication to the craft, and overcoming a variety of logistical and technical issues, like camera work, figures creativity as a team, and I'm so proud of these kids and their accomplishments. Let's give it up for the VTV crew. Well, wait, there's more. As if a state championship award wasn't enough, we decided as a group and through discussions with the great Renee Mack and a career exploration grant, they decided they wanted to get back to the community. So what we decided to do was team up with Canute's Pizza, and we're currently in progress of creating social media postings for them. Last week we went and shot some documentary style interviews, variety of food shots, and I believe you'd like to tell a little bit about how the come on.
Good evening, everybody. Before I say what I want to say about this, congratulations on your retirement. We definitely don't want any more stress upon you. We don't want any more hair to fall off your head. Next back, we talk about my ugly Christmas story. But we all know that Kenneth Taylor, he is an amazing guy. He represents the community well. He represents the schools well. He supports all of us. He supports the community. And we decided to do something to actually give that to him. So we know that, not to throw any shade towards anybody, but those that are in a higher age bracket, they don't know how to operate social media, do things over there. No shots. Yes, but we decided to take the decision on to help him by producing content on social media. Again, taking a series of documentary films about him, how his business came about, because and this is the craziest thing right here. Where did Canutes come from? Because because everybody thought Canute was his name. But that ain't his name, though. We found out, we got the truth. Stay tuned for the video to see what it was. Yes, but again, just being able to actually give back to him is such a great pride that we are able to have. And not only are we giving back, but we're actually gaining real world experience. But for someone like me, I actually want to get into film and videography. So this is preparing me for the real world. And I think District 228 for priding yourselves upon that, actually preparing your children, your kids, for the real world. Yep. So that's pretty much what we're doing for the Amazing Canute's piece.
And if you could tell, believe one second place is the NCCLA public speaking guy. It doesn't sound fair. In addition, we actually, because of this project, are currently in talks with Teachers Playhouse over at the park. They want us to produce some social media content. They're looking to hire us to work with them as well, so there's talks going on. And then the other day, the Windy City Thunderbolts reached out to us and they want to collaborate with us as well. So that's why I haven't had a haircut. I've been really busy. Finally, I want to thank, without the support of Renee Mack, Dr. Zinsky, Matt Meany, and Tom O'Shea, these opportunities would not be possible. So I want to thank them personally, as well as this amazing group. So thank you.
Are there any other videos or pictures that we should look for? I wasn't sure if that's over. Sorry. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the slideshow again was the end. I'm just gonna leave it on there.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you very much for your presentation. Excellent. Yeah, absolutely. All right, moving on. Our FOIA request, Dr. Sakura.
Thank you, Mrs. Ressler. Since the last regular board meeting, you received the following Freedom of Information Act request. Jonathan Day, ABC 7 Chicago, requested access to and/or a copy of data or reconsideration forms or other forms that challenge library books, as well as the title of the book or other library resource being challenged. The action requested in such a challenge and the outcome of such challenges, details on the reason for the challenge, whether the book or other library resource was part of the curriculum or official program, such data over time from January 28th up until this current date at the point of production. Any available information on the challenger and any other available aggregated data relevant to such challenges, this requested.
Thank you, Dr. Sakura. Any board member reports?
The board of treasurer, Rob Rossi, and our board met on October 1. But the only new thing from the meeting is that again, Rob is informing everyone that the second installment on the taxes is now expected to come out in January of 2023 rather than in August of 2022. His evaluation of most districts' finances think that the schools will be able to withstand the 6-month lag in time. But for homeowners, be aware that the January bill will then be followed by the February bill that will be due March 1st of 2020.
Any other board member reports? All right, thank you very much. Moving on to new business, Ms. Morrison, item 5.1.
Item 5.1 is our bills, addendums to bills, payroll, and CDX bills, which items have been reviewed and are being recommended for full board approval.
So moved. Second. Moved by Ms. Gleason, second by Ms. Camworth. Any discussion? Roll call, please. Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Mrs. Camworth, aye. Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Stearns?
Aye.
Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Ressler? Aye.
Item 5.2 is the Smithereens Pest Services contract renewal covering us through fiscal year 2023 through fiscal year 2026. This item is being recommended for full board approval.
So moved. Moved by Ms. Camworth, second by Ms. List. Any discussion? Roll call, please. Mrs. Camworth, aye. Mrs. List? Aye. Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Ms. Stearns? Aye. Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Ressler? Aye.
Item Item 5.3 is the postage machine purchase from Waiting Inc., totaling $21,314.05. This item is being recommended for full board approval.
So moved. Second. Moved by Ms. Gleason, second by Ms. List. Any discussion? Roll call, please. Mrs. Gleason? Aye. Mrs. List? Aye. Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mrs. Camworth, aye. Ms. Stearns? Aye. Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Wrestler? Aye.
Item 5.4 is the District 228 surety bond renewal covering us through April of 2023. This item is being recommended for full board approval.
So moved.
Second. Moved by Mr. Whitcomb, second by Ms. Gleason. Any discussion? Roll call, please. Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Gleason? Aye. Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mrs. Camworth, aye. Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Stearns? Aye. Mrs. Wrestler? Aye.
Item 5.5 is the fiscal year 2022 audit engagement letter with Whitfleet LLC. This item is being recommended for full board approval.
So moved. Second. Moved by Ms. Gleason, second by Ms. List. Any discussion?
I didn't get it.
I uploaded it this afternoon when I received it from the auditors. It's all the same terms as it was last year. Yeah, we're in a 3-year contract with them, so this is just agreeing that they will continue their audit services through this fiscal year.
Similar pricing.
Same pricing, yes.
Any other discussion? Roll call, please. Mrs. Gleason? Aye. Mrs. List? Aye. Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mrs. Camworth, aye. Ms. Stearns? Aye. Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Wrestler? Aye.
Item 5.6 is the fiscal year 2023 operating budget. This item is being recommended for full board approval.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Ms. Camworth, second by Mr. Whitcomb. Any discussion? Roll call, please. Mrs. Camworth, aye. Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Gleason? Aye. Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Stearns? Aye. Mrs. Wrestler? Aye. Item 5.7, Dr. Williams?
Thank you, Mrs. Wrestler. 5.7 are the overnight field trip requests for Oak Forest DECA and Hillcrest Palms. These items are being recommended for full board approval.
So moved.
Second. Moved by Mr. Whitcomb, second by Ms. Gleason. Any discussion? Roll call, please. Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Gleason? Aye. Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mrs. Camworth, aye. Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Stearns? Aye. Mrs. Wrestler? Aye. Item 5.8, Dr. Sikora?
Thank you, Mrs. Dressler. Item 5.8 is our IHSA membership renewal. It's that time of the year, again, to renew our membership into the Illinois High School Association. The 2022-2023 school term, IHSA membership will not require payment for membership due for state series entry fees for action with the IHSA board of directors. Remember, during COVID, we had to agree to a fee that is now since been taken care of, so we're back to the new fee structure. So I recommend full board for approval.
So moved.
Second. Moved by Mr. Whitcomb, second by Ms. Gleason. Any discussion? Roll call, please. Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Gleason? Aye. Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mrs. Camworth, aye. Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Stearns? Aye. Mrs. Wrestler? Aye. Item 5.9,
Actually,
Item 5.9 is the kitchen equipment purchase up to $600,000 through Trimark and Duke Manufacturing. This item is being recommended for full board approval.
So moved. Second. Moved by Ms. Gleason, second by Ms. Camworth. Any discussion? Roll call, please. Mrs. Gleason? Aye. Mrs. Camworth, aye. Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Stearns? Aye. Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Wrestler? Aye. Personnel recommendations, Dr. Goggins.
Under retirement, for Ann Flanagan Russell, Andrea McNelsey, Cynthia O'Neill, and Kathleen Rush. Under maternity leave, Erin Collins and Yasmin Culver. Under paternity leave, Derek Hitt. Under FMLA leave, Chrissy Opso, Christine McManus. Under resignation, Sherry Morton, Camelia Murray, Jeff Bowden. Under resignation, Cherie Morton. Under employment, Camelia Murray, Jeff Bowden, Gail Richter, Zach Kuipers, Yasmin Sheikha, Ruba Sheikh, Priscilla Muzenjak, Connor Calvert, Aaron Jones, Thomas Mittler, Matthew Jerzek, Tim Herbert, Danielle Merlo, Jessica Null, Samar Khalil, Emmanuel Mohan, and Andrea Esposito. Under change in position, Amy DeForty, Nathaniel Kepke, Nora Ryan, and Greg Mazek. We're also recommending an additional dean and science interventionist at Hillcrest High School. These are all being recommended to the full board for approval.
So moved. Second. Moved by Ms. Camworth, second by Ms. Bliss. Any discussion? Roll call, please. Mrs. Camworth, aye. Mrs. Bliss? Aye. Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Ms. Stearns? Aye. Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Russell? Aye. Can I get a motion to go to closed session to consider student disciplinary cases 5 ILCS 120 to C9?
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Whitcomb, second by Ms. Bliss. Roll call, please. Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Bliss? Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Mr. Johnson? Mrs. Camworth, aye. Ms. Stearns? Aye. Mrs. Russell? Aye.